Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. So, Guude and I have both sent each other different Reddit posts of lighthouses we have found.
and nudes.
And nudes. I mean, that's normal, though. You know, the lighthouse is the new search. I want to find out how this actually works. They seem extremely simple to make the lights work beautifully.
So that's nothing like spinning around or anything like that. That's
no. And if you come down here, I'm trying to. Ooh, we don't have that much nether quartz, and we need. Okay, I have just enough. We might. Oh no, we got some more. They need nether quartz. I could have sworn I got like a decent chunk of nether quartz when we were just in the nether last time because it was so readily accessible, and apparently I don't have that much of it. But I need to make some observers. So I need to make a total of 18 observers, and then some lamps. And I think it's expandable, but that I'm not 100% certain about. I think the one that I saw was the basis of how to do the one that you saw that was much bigger and more elaborate. But I'm not 100% certain on that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it up to you because I trust you.
You shouldn't. Look how shitty that lighthouse looks.
Do you still have scaffolding?
No, but what did I do with it? Because I didn't lose it or anything. It's got to be in one of these chests here somewhere. I'm looking. I don't. Where's the lamps? I don't see it though.
I'm just gonna pillar up over here with nether quartz or nether.
I'm trying to think what I would have used it for because I haven't died yet, so I didn't like lose my inventory anywhere.
Right.
It's probably like right in front of me somewhere on here, but I just don't even see it.
In a chest. Everyone's yelling.
What? Do we have any normal cobblestone anywhere?
Got to. I don't know where, but got to. Right.
I used a stack that we had, but that wasn't enough, and I can't find any more.
Maybe not. Maybe we've been throwing it out.
I guess it's possible. I just don't feel like we have been. I'm going to run back over here to the skeleton spawner area, dig around that area for cobblestone.
I'll try to take down this ladder over here. I don't know how Rice got up here. Maybe he used his elytra.
So I got a question for you, and it's funny because at first I was frustrated about this, and then the more and more I thought about it now after the fact, I think maybe my initial frustration, like I was just wrong.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, and I just don't know. Maybe it's because I've never done that before. We went to an event recently, and maybe I'll explain more about this event to make it make a little bit more sense. We bought tickets to an event that said it was a black tie event.
Okay.
What does that mean in your opinion?
Well, to me, it means you're going to be wearing basically a suit.
Okay.
Like, because I mean, you have to wear something that you get a black tie goes with, and I feel like if you're wearing a black tie, you're also wearing a jacket over your shirt. So basically, a suit to me.
Okay, so that's exactly what my thought process was. So I'm thinking, okay, I got to make sure, I'm going to make sure I get a suit because I don't really have a suit because I don't wear suits, my job or anything on a regular basis. So I'll have to make sure I, get a hold of a suit before this event and get ready. But, that's fine. You can buy, cheap suits at places, no big deal. It'd be nice to have one anyway for other formal things.
Right.
And then about a week prior to the event, they send an email with a reminder of dress code. Men must be in full tux with satin-faced lapels and buttons.
Okay.
And I was like, I understand how somebody could say like a black tie event, it's, suit or tuxes and stuff are worn at black tie events. But I was more thinking along the lines that you were at first, in that it was, acceptable to, like, a suit would be an acceptable thing to wear.
Right.
And it turns out I was wrong. So there I am, like a week out, not...
Did you already get a suit at that point?
No, so I didn't get a suit at that point. And it's interesting. So But how do you go about getting a tux?
I mean, you rent a tux at this point.
So turns out that is not exactly the case. Night night, Betty. Hang tight, okay? Can we go pause the recording for a minute?
Okay.
Hi, buddy. It's okay. Okay, pardon that interruption.
So you can't rent a tux? What about like all the prom goers?
Oh no! You can rent a tux, but you know how much tux rentals cost?
No.
So it turns out, however, that and it's hard to do at last minute notice. Like you need to get usually they want you to have like a couple weeks out because you go get sized and they make sure that you have a right size everything like on site for pickup when you need it.
Yeah.
Not as many places have it just available. So I'm looking at some places to get this tux rented, and it's like $200 to rent the tux for the weekend. Yeah, and it's going to cost and it's not going to be ready. At the time frame that I had. Turns out, and this is kind of a plug for them because it's a freaking awesome place. There's a new company. Maybe it's not even that new, but I couldn't find many reviews on them. There's a place called 99tux.com where you can buy a tux for between $100 and $200.
Wow.
And
so
I've now purchased a tuxedo that came in 2 days to my door, and I own it.
Wow.
And it's the whole thing. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, it was like it threw me for a loop because, I was not expecting to have a tux for this event. I was just thinking like you wear black tie, but then the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, what does black tie mean?
Yeah.
To the average person, maybe black tie is the official term for tux, and I was never have really gone to a tuxedo event before. I'm
gonna Google it. I have 1% on my phone. Let's see if I can pull this off. Have you Googled it?
Baked potatoes. I did not. I'm curious what this says.
I don't know if I'll get this off before my phone dies. I go, what does a male wear to a black tie event? Black tie is a dress code where, for men, consists of a traditional tuxedo and accompaniments, a black dinner jacket and matching trousers, an optional black formal waistcoat or black cummerbund, a white formal shirt, a black bow tie, or alternatively a black long tie, black dress socks, and black formal shoes. So I guess it is
okay. So they're going with the tux concept.
So we're the wrong ones.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's the difference between a tux and a suit? It's just the cut?
I'm guessing the cut and the fact like you have different like stripes on the pants and the ruffles on the shirt and a possible like vest and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the vest, you don't normally have that with a suit.
Yeah, so it's
have you already gone to this event?
Yeah, it was this last weekend.
Was everyone wearing a tux, or was there some people in suits?
Oh, absolutely. There was a very strict dress code. You could not get in without said.
Okay. And if anyone walked in with a suit, basically.
Yeah, nobody walked in with a suit.
So what was this event for? Can you say?
So that's the fun thing. It was that's where it gets a little interesting, and it was definitely out of my comfort zone and something we could probably talk about more fully in a different episode when less ears and earshot.
Okay.
But it was strange. It was like a fetish party.
Oh, okay.
Cool. But not exactly. It was still formal. But
right. Well, obviously you're in black tie.
And I think that's where I got really confused with it was because men had that specific dress code, but women had you could either wear formal or lingerie.
Huh. That's weird.
Like so I felt that, and then maybe that's where my disconnect came from, thinking that it was going to be less
right
crazy.
I mean, I feel like a suit is just as good as a tux, personally.
I would agree with you, but it was really funny because every dude there had like basically the exact same style of tux because that's what they wanted you to have on it. And the event was okay. It was the way like tamer and
was it like a Tupperware party where they're like selling dildos and stuff?
No, they were just like you know, it was more just like hanging out at a bar with just people like just like that.
Okay.
I mean, it was interesting. It was weird.
Hmm.
I will say I can't get this observer thing working right now though. I can't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it. I'm trying to.
I have not seen the tutorial, so.
Hold on. I had it up in my window for a minute. Hold on. Here it is. We're looking at it. I don't. And the thing is, maybe there needs to be an initial signal that comes in that I don't have one of right now, because I have nothing signaling it. Well, doesn't look like you're supposed to. So I have. Okay. I think I have that layer the same way. Like taking it all apart. I'm going to follow this tutorial step by step because it looks very simplistic, but it almost looks like I'm missing just a way to start it.
Okay. I'll come over to observe with the other observers.
you are now the next observer.
Yeah.
Let me see. So it ends up being, once you look at the top of it, it will be. So this is how he has the first layer end up being with the arrows after it's done. And then he points them all up. And when he points them all up, they're all clicking away. So that's the thing. So this already isn't doing something it's supposed to do. There's already clickiness happening on these observers. And I'm not 100% certain as to why. Why are there clickies? Maybe it needs to be there doesn't look like there's a lever anywhere, but maybe they're all powered from the bottom.
I don't know how observers work, so I don't know anything about it. What do they observe?
They basically, it's like a bud switch. It essentially is a, you know, a
well, how's the observers switch underneath it updating?
I see, and that's what I don't quite understand.
There you go.
But that's just went around once, huh?
Yeah. GD clock.
It's every time it changes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why I don't know why it doesn't keep going.
Because the block is no longer updating.
But according to the tutorial, like they are. Like that's what I don't get.
There's not.
They're
a
just
clock
constantly updating. There isn't that you can see on this tutorial. Here, it's only a 17-second tutorial. I'm going to send you the.
I can't watch it.
Oh, you probably can't open it up. See if I can. That bottom layer doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I don't understand. It's really weird.
I mean, it's got to be. Unless. Wait. Does the redstone lamp changing count as a block update?
What? Maybe it does. So, except, well, it only observe. I don't know because it's not changing on the input of the bud switch. So if I put this back like that, and that's the only input. Yeah, that just went around once and stopped.
Right.
It does not look like these are facing the wrong way by any means. Yeah, I just don't.
It's got to be. There's got to be a redstone clock involved.
I wonder if there's just something underneath that is like constantly clicking, or is there some other block that maybe I don't know about that constantly sends out a pulse in new Minecraft?
I mean, if so, the tutorial seems to be lacking. Not a very good tutorial if it doesn't tell you how it works.
No. I'm trying to read these, like the comments, and everybody's just saying
How great it is.
Yeah, nobody's saying anything about it not working. Everybody's talking about using shaders.
Oh, because it makes it look prettier.
Yeah. But I don't understand why nobody is saying. Is a simple. Instead of 3 only observers at the bottom, put a repeater in the middle of the observers. You can add up to 4 ticks of delay on each side. You power a redstone lamp with a redstone lamp, or is this just some QC shenanigans? Oh, God, I don't understand this. The observer sends a redstone signal into the bottom lamp, which allows it to power all of the lamps it's touching. I think it's called a strong signal. Oh, that's just how it gets multiple layers. What shaders? Everybody just keeps talking about the stupid shaders, man. I want to see the how it works-ness.
Well, couldn't.
Go on.
So the ends don't connect back in?
I'm trying to just wait and see if I can see him go around this thing. So there must be something I'm missing with this bottom layer, because once you give it that first signal, in theory, it should kind of keep carrying this signal around in a circle.
Right. Let me hold these guys.
Hold the observers.
Yeah, I want to observe them.
Yeah, because once you start that trigger, as long as you have them looped in a circle to each other,
right,
it theoretically should keep going. So I did something wrong.
Boy, I don't know how to place them.
Right. That ain't right. As bad as the scaffolding.
Jesus H. Christ. How the fuck?
Do we know? Do we know his middle name started with H?
That's a good question. This fucking cow pushed me as I'm trying to place a goddamn block. All right, try that. Well, let me put these ones. Oh.
Yeah, nothing yet. You got my switch now too. You can break these. It's fine.
Okay. I have the switch.
You have the switch now, yeah.
Well,
I didn't even see it go around the whole way.
I don't think it worked at all. I guess I don't understand how this works.
Did I miss it? Did he maybe put a piece of redstone in the center that I missed?
I don't see how that would help.
Neither do I, but I was just wondering.
Does it have to come in the back of the...
I think it has to go on the face side. But I didn't think it goes out of every side. Like, do we have just redstone? Like, if you want to do that. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't go out of every... No, it only goes out of the one side, so...
Yeah, the side with the little red dot.
How is it even triggering the top, then?
Well, they're observing the block change of the observer below it. These mushrooms go away.
Yeah, you're right. I get it.
But I thought... Yeah, I guess that's not how that works, though.
So so am I.
So this has to be facing this way.
Am I getting had here? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know.
So, seeing this video made me sad how easy this was. The old lighthouse took so long to make and still sucked. Somebody says, same, I'm an absolute novice with redstone, and I'm surprised I got every lamp to light.
Oh, now it's working.
Wait, it is? What'd you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, wait a minute here. It's out of sync, and his was out of sync at first too. Oh no, now it's in sync again. There it is.
I know I can do it.
You're a genius.
I don't know how to do it.
Redstone genius.
Yep. Starting me a
What
new
the heck
channel.
did you do it differently?
I don't know.
So this is what the one looks like that I saw. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's about what we need, really.
Yeah, and that's why I thought it was perfect. I just I don't understand what you did that was different than me.
No, I don't know either.
Huh.
Well, we're lucky to have me.
Yes. Now we just need to transplant this to the top of the lighthouse.
And hoping that it works over there.
And well, it makes me figure though that you should be able to expand this bigger. It'd be in a square though. I wouldn't know how to make it into like a circle, but you think you just make this bigger than 3x3, right?
Yeah.
If you really wanted to. I can't see why it's not able to have a higher number. But yeah, this is like exactly what we need. Though it seems slightly off. Because why aren't the first two, the top and the bottom one, going together?
I guess that's just server tick or something.
Oh, I guess his doesn't either. Yeah, his is slightly off. This is exactly like what his is.
I don't understand how it's lighting too.
Apparently, it's a strong signal, and it can light up to 2 of them. I don't know if we can do 3. Let's find out. Nope, just 2. But it does 2.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I guess let's move that over there.
Well, yeah, let's rip this thing down. I'm gonna tear this down because these all just point up. So I get those ones. These ones just literally go in a circle, just like I had it set up, right?
Unless you had something wrong, but I don't think.
Oh, you know what? So none of yours are 3 going in one direction. It's always 2.
Yeah.
Going one way and 1 going another. And I at one point had 3 going in the straight line. So that's probably where I screwed up.
Yeah.
Because that's what it shows in this tutorial. Well, that's what it shows in this tutorial.
Can't believe you made this mistake.
I know. I mean, me and my my redstone expertise. I'm a red spurt expert. Okay, to the lighthouse. Do we know how big we need this thing to be up there? Is this not going to look even with the way we built it?
I don't know. I figure let's just go over there and see what we get. Oh, you took the boat.
Well, I brought the boat back last time.
No, I brought that boat back just
here.
now. I just did it.
All right, here. You take this boat.
No, I'm fine. I'm swimming.
There's another boat right over here. I'll go get it. I got you, boat.
Yeah, we basically managed to bring every single boat over here.
I know, like it's just. I have a feeling also that it was other people when they were doing that upstairs prank.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know how they made boats so laggy again when you get out of them.
Yeah,
or
so
walking over them. Like, how did they screw that up again? It used to work.
So I started telling you about it last time after we started recording because I forgot about it in the mid part of the actual recording. But I started cleaning my grandmother's house because she broke her leg and she's in rehab right now. And I found just all kinds of crazy shit, like all my dad's old report cards from whenever he was a child. Piles and piles of cash from when my grandmother apparently just cashes her.
You were talking about the cash.
Yeah, it's just a ridiculous amount of cash where she cashes her income tax checks and doesn't
for her rainy day fund.
Yeah, her rainy day fund. And just like thousands of dollars in a drawer. all kinds of shit from the like 30s and 40s. Lots of shit from the 30s and 40s.
So you come across anything like super crazy yet?
I'm trying to think because it's been a week since, like, I found tons of diaries of hers from all of her life. I found a diary or a journal, basically like a daily planner calendar sort of thing that was my dad's. Whenever he had started the year he found out he had cancer, but that wasn't its purpose. It was like originally like to keep track of like when he had to be at a new job he had just started and like that sort of thing. And then like
Okay.
several months into it, he finds out he's hurting. Oh, did you almost die?
I mean, I fell down.
This blocks our ability to get up here, Joe.
I was trying to build a platform to build this thing upon, and I was backing up to see if it was made evenly or not, and I almost had death number 1.
How far down did that get you?
Not too much. It was like I was still over halfway, but it was because I didn't fall all the way down. I got caught on a ledge like about halfway there. Oh, I'm getting speared at though.
Oh. But yeah, part of it was like he was in pain, and so he goes to the doctor, and then it's like the next day he's got like an appointment for this other thing, and like it's all like detailed, like the point where he finds out he has cancer, like, and then after that it gets real in depth where it's like 7 a.m. woke up, 8 a.m. took a bowel movement, like I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, like just like every little detail about every minute of his life.
I'm wondering if the doctors like asked him to do that though.
Yeah, maybe they were like, so we can keep track of how things are going, maybe keep track of this or that or whatever. He certainly did. And then like eventually it gets to the point where I remember like him waking me up in the morning and being like I can't breathe, and me calling the ambulance and him going to the hospital. And then from that point forward, he like basically became like comatose. They gave him a bunch of medicine and shit and knocked him out. And like, so my grandma takes over writing, and like it's details all the way up until the point where he dies, with her filling it out every day. So that was kind of interesting to read, because some of it, you forget, and she didn't even remember doing it. It had been so long ago. And there's parts where even I wrote in there for him, and I don't remember ever seeing this thing before in my life either. So it wasn't just her. So that was pretty cool thing to find. I found everyone in my family's divorce papers. Apparently my grandma was like the keeper of divorce papers.
So just a lot of them around.
Quite a few, like her sister's divorce papers, both of my dad's divorces, just things like that. Found out things I didn't realize, like the fact that I was born 7 days after his first divorce. Well, they had already separated. Like in North Carolina, you have to be separated for a year before you can get divorced.
Yeah, but it sounds like clearly there was some things happening in that year, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, my dad didn't think he could get a woman pregnant. He had always thought that he was infertile because his first wife and him had tried a bunch, and I'd always been told this. So I was basically an accident because he didn't think that he could even get anyone pregnant.
Oh wait, this thing stopped.
Yeah, yours doesn't work, Jeff.
But it same.
You have to let me do it.
But it's same. It's same. Fix it, dude. Fix it.
Yeah, gotta do it right, Jeff.
It was doing it for a minute. Gonna do it on the face.
All right. That's not right.
Why it no go?
You gotta do it right. I guess let me do it.
Oh, you know what? I do think. Okay, what? No, I don't know anymore. I'm confused. I bet it's a glitch that it keeps working.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
I'm eagerly watching. Come on, Guude, fix it. Save the day.
I got it. Don't worry.
Buy me roses. Yeah, it's not working good.
I know. I'm still getting it. I don't know what I did down there, though.
You know what? I think it's backwards because in the tutorial video, and I think the one we had before, most of the faces that we could see were the red
Yeah, they were.
thing, and we had all the faces showing out.
Right. Yep, that's the difference.
So I was to go like that didn't work. What? How did that place like that?
That's wrong.
Well, that's a clicky. That's just two observers facing into each other. Is all that was. Okay, I'll just sit back and let you do it.
All right, I got it. Don't you worry.
Like, all right. If I have to save the day again,
Got it.
you did it. Takes forever.
Though I think it all needs to come down like many blocks.
It needs to come down.
I think.
I guess it does get pretty high. I built it up thinking that it needed to be higher, but I guess the observer platform being too high.
Yeah.
Should we just get some pistons and push it down?
That's no. But yeah, I think this is all for this episode. We'll fix this up, and we'll show it to you next episode.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.